Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Princess Park for Dartford FC versus Welling United. It's top versus bottom today as Dartford FC take on bottom of the league visitors Welling United. The Darts haven't played in 21 days, meanwhile Welling haven't played in 25 days. Just over 3 weeks for the visitors. The home side come in on 33 points in 17 games, whereas the visitors start the day on 8 points in just 11 games this season. I am joined by none other than my pre-match host, James Hawkins. James, how are you doing?
All good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, not too long since we did the pre-match show, but you fired quite a few questions at me. How are you feeling coming into this game after a long break?
Yeah, look, it's good to be back. To be honest, bit of an extended break, which we both didn't want, but to be honest with you, I was really impressed with. Obviously, you spoke about the statement that come out in the pre-match show, and I quite agree with you, Sam. As the fact is that Dartford throughout this period have remained professional. They've waited to see what information has come out before talking rashly, and both statements that have come out in the past 2 weeks from the Dartford board have been none other than very highly impressive.
Yeah, and it's also important, just as Tom Bonner's out there, to wish him happy birthday, and also Stephen Groombridge, as I like to say, just sitting beside me. Big happy birthday from everyone at Dartford. And looks like we're just about to get underway as Oliver Mackey is out and has got the players. Akinyemi. Jack Jebb trying to put some pressure on Akinyemi, but he goes from range and it was going towards goal, but probably didn't have the power on it.
Not going to test. That is not going to test down Wilkes, is it?
Got right close to him and cut any opportunity out. It's played long to Charlie Sheringham. Out to Nassim El Ghoul, who can use them quick feet to dance around the midfield and gets his shot off from range, but it's straight into Cook's hands.
Fantastic move that, Sam. Really, really good move. Ball into Charlie.
Cut out and Sheringham appealing for a throw in, but it's gone the other way. It's going to be Campbell to take quick as he fires it down the line towards Cook. Della Verde there, who seems to have got a bit of an awkward shot off there, but back into Wilkes' possession again. And David Ajayi goes out to Jebb. Jebb's been caught out there, and the referee's not showing any sign of blowing the whistle as it's Anthony Cook driving forward now at that Dartford defence. It's out wide, an opportunity here for Welling, who get their shot off, and it's into the back of the net. And it's Della Verde returning to Dartford and getting a goal. Welling get the early lead. They caught Dartford out and broke quickly and got their goal.
Yeah, it's come from obviously Jack Jebb losing it in the midfield. Coming from obviously Jack Jebb losing it in midfield, isn't it? And
with the players running off either side of him, and it's Charlie Sheringham who keeps the ball down and he goes for a shot, and it's a comfortable save from Reece Cook, who really gets his body down fast, and that was a very good opportunity for the home side, but a quick response from Dartford.
Big chance that is, isn't it? And you back Charlie from there to score in the form that he's been in.
You would, of course, Dartford's top goal scorer obviously was on loan at Chelmsford for a while, but he's got bags of goals so far this season as Jack Jebb plays it in towards Nassim El Ghoul, and Ajayi goes from range and it's just narrowly wide of the post. That would have been a fantastic response from Dartford if that flew into the back of the net.
Yeah, good strike that from Dave. Obviously, been a Gills fan. Oldacre used to play for Gills, and he quite dangerous.
Oldacre to take, goes towards that top corner, and Wilkes brings it down. It's a good opportunity there. So it's long towards Akinyemi, who tries to chest it down, but doesn't quite go the way he wanted it to. As Romain gets the pass out to Barnum Bob, who just keeps it on as it's literally on the line. As Barnum Bob crosses in towards Sheringham, and it's through to Romain, who nearly gets his shot off. It's a fantastic ball, and it's Allen! And it's given offside. Does it look to be possibly Elliot Romain just past the line? And Campbell tries to switch there, but Nassim El Ghoul's there, and it's a great tackle from Johnson, who gets across Nassim El Ghoul. It's an opportunity here as Cook collects. He's going to get his shot off and goes straight towards Wilk, who can't quite take the power off of it as it deflects out for a goal, for a corner. And Steve King had another half-time headache to deal with. And it's an opportunity quite early on, and the referee's blowing his whistle, and it's going to be a penalty for Welling United as Cook is brought down. Josh Hill. Big opportunity for Dan Wilkes to make a great save, and it's Akinyemi who runs up to the spot and takes and fires it into the bottom left corner. And he's delighted about it, and so is everyone else on the Welling side, as they all try to pick up the ball and maybe run down the clock a bit more, but David Ajayi straight in there to pick up the ball and try and get back to the centre circle.
Yeah, I think it may help that they know Nassim's game. Chance here for
Romain, who fires it across goal, but Cook's able to just...
And there's confidence flowing through the team. Then, in this may be a different game. Big chance. That was a big chance. Great flick.
And it's an opportunity here as it's Luke Allen who brings it down, gets it on the half volley, and it's straight into the keeper's throat, and Welling are able to deal with it. That's a good opportunity for the home side. They've had a couple of good chances in this game. Still no number on the substitutions board yet. We'll keep you up to date with that as we find out more, and it's going to be Berkeley Ajipon's opportunity to drive forward now, but slowed down after a good intercept or good tackle from Oldacre. But it's Luke Allen now to Nassim El Ghoul, who's got an opportunity on goal, gets his shot off, and it's blocked off the line, and it's in! Luke Allen gets a goal. He takes his chance this time as it comes back out to him, as Dartford get one back in the game.
Still ages to go, Sam, isn't there? Really good play from Jacob Berkeley Ajipong.
Well, just like that, James, it's a completely different game, isn't it? Got to keep that momentum if they want to get anything out of this game. As El Ghoul flicks it onto Akinwande, who's flying forward and gets his shot off, but it's a bit tame, and it's into Cook's hands. It's whipped it by Akinwande to Elliot Romain, and Luke Allen brings it down and gets the shot off, and it's into Cook's arms. David Ajayi here on the edge of the area, out to El Ghoul, gets across towards the back post. Romain goes up in the air and gets the head off, and it's Berkeley Ajipong who gets them level. Super sub from Steve King.
What did I say in the first half though, Sam? The fact is, right, is that, look, don't take anything away from Welling. They've been really, really good this afternoon. But this is what happens to sides that are bottom of the league, not won much.
Brian Barrett to take the throw in. Jacob Berkeley Ajipong couldn't quite keep on his feet as Welling tried to get the ball away, but Tom Bonner's there to intercept. It's back to El Ghoul. It's becoming increasingly influential in this game.
Great pass.
The ball through to Jacob Berkeley Ajipong towards the back post, and it's Elliot Romain, and it's just wide of the post. It was a golden opportunity.
How's he missed? He's got to score.
Lionel Ainsworth, with his early involvement, trying to pick out Akinyemi, and does. It goes out to Muriel Williamson. Cuts into the box, gets his shot up at the near post, and it's a great save from Dan Wilkes, who pushes it out for a corner. So that will most likely be Akinyemi's day over, who's had a fantastic performance for Welling, and here's an opportunity for Berkeley Ajipong, fires it across goal.
Akinwande.
It's going to be a throw-in for Dartford. Akinwande on the edge of the area.
Great play,
Gets
great
his
shot.
off. Elliot Romain follows up, but the linesman's got his flag up, as if that went in it would have been a foul, I think. to Ajaya. He can easily walk towards the middle of the edge of the area there. He gets a shot from range, and that would have been a speculative effort if that went in, James.
I thought for the moment, as soon as that left his foot, it might have ended up in the top corner. Really good from Jacob Berkeley-Ajapong.
Berkeley-Ajapong doing a great job to recover there. It's El Ghul.
That's better ball.
Crossing it in. Elliot Romain flicks it on, and it's wide again. That may have been the opportunity for Dartford. Trying to play through Akin Wande, who's held up the ball. It's back to El Ghul. Brian Barrett crosses the ball in. Back to Ajaya. Ajaya from range. Off his left foot. And that's full time as Dartford finish level with Welling United. 2-2. A game of nearly two halves as Welling start the second half with an early penalty. Tucked away to double their lead and give them the advantage, and some fantastic substitutes from Steve King.
And on to Tuesday night now.
Yeah, we'd like to thank you all very much for watching as it finishes Dartford 2, Welling United 2. We'll hope to see many of you again on Tuesday night, and I wish you all a good evening.